So, beach fishing. I've seen the instructional videos with the expert standing on a headland looking down at a beach, highlighting the hole or the gutter and the points of ingress and egress of water into the gutter or out of the gutter. And you're told to fish dawn or dusk on a high tide and to use local bait, which you have just caught. And I've done that, and after hours of fishing, if I catch a fish, it's a bloody miracle. And the first question I ask after landing it is, where do I build the shrine? Is there a god or goddess for fishing off the beach? I bet he's shacked up with the goddess of melanoma. Seriously though, a real film portrait of me beach fishing would be a film 3 weeks long with just images of me casting and retrieving, casting and retrieving. Sun coming up and sun going down. Repeat ad infinitum. Now, just up from the beach are the rocks, and rock fishing, for me, the success rates improve dramatically. More like inflation rates rather than home loan interest rates. You know where it shines, Alan Kohler. So walking down towards a rock platform, I'm quivering with anticipation, especially when I view a large ledge like this. Deep water with an adjacent food supply of crabs, kanji and sea lettuce. And fishing off the rocks, there is no greater challenge than pulling one of these dark lord mongrels up onto the rocks, which makes me drool as drummer are to me a really great eating fish, living on a diet of crabs, weed and kanji. They produce fillets with a truly unique flavour. Rock fishing is, of course, a lucky dip of really weird ooglies. Drummer, and occasionally fine eating fare like snapper. So getting up at dawn, especially in winter when it's cold, for me there must be a deep aesthetic reason for doing it, because the fishing action or lack thereof cannot be a motivation. And if you're on the beach by yourself, there may be a sense of being somewhat lonely, but no way I can always converse with my little friend. Quite poetic and philosophical debates. I've never thought in terms of breaking world records in a particular line class, or a lure style, or a particular fish species. Yet here I was on a beach, utilising a very large, hard-bodied minnow lure, and for that class of lure I hook and successfully land the smallest flathead ever caught on that size lure. And just to confirm my extreme prowess at capturing a tiny transparent flathead on a monstrously large surf minnow, I hooked and successfully landed a second. Well, actually foul hooked a second. Which makes you wonder, were these tiny little tads trying to eat my lure, mate with it, or be mothered by it? I could quite easily make a series of beach fishing failure videos, and they'd be adored, as we are Australians and we commemorate the gallantry of failure. Remember Gallipoli? And to make out that I've never had any success off the beach would be Trumpian-style fake news, because there have been times when I have been successful. I've had periods when every time I went to the beach I could catch the very inedible salmon. I say inedible because we've tried every single recipe, including Thai fish cakes, and they still taste like wet socks. Now, Taylor, Tailor I love, and I have caught tailor. Unfortunately, there are those long periods in between catching them. Wow. Like the figures that you see standing on the beach, and you look at them and wonder, do they ever catch anything? Well, I'm one of those figures.